What's up, guys? Zan from Forward Progress Madden, and this is my first video with the Elgato game capture card. I ordered this a little bit ago, and USPS actually delivered it to the correct house number on the wrong street. So basically, got lost in the mail for a little bit, and I wasn't able to get it. But after a little bit of time, everything was right, and that's okay because it gave me time to, come up with some videos that I wanted to release. So the first video that I'm going to release with my new capture card is a video breaking down CoPo routes. So on the next gen consoles, CoPo routes are a very effective way that probably a lot of people had no idea existed to beat off man coverage as well as deep third coverage. The two different types of coverage that you're going to struggle with this route are hook zones on the outside, as well as quarters or cover four, where the outside corner is only responsible for a quarter of the field, and we'll show you why. So let's go ahead and look at this. This is the cross-weak flood out of the Buffalo Bills 2-back, but you can use a CoPo route out of any formation that you could possibly find in, as long as they're split out wide to the flanker or the split end position where they're going to be the outside receiver in the formation. So cross-weak flood, first we're going to show it to you against, let's go with the traditional cover three. Cover three is a defense that a lot of players like to start out in. They want to see, can you effectively run the ball against their 3 deep, 4 underneath zone coverage? Can you throw against their 3 deep, 4 underneath zone coverage? Do you struggle with the 4-man pass rush? So this will be a way that you're going to quickly get your opponent to stop running a base cover three. And as you can see here, we're going to take a look at this in the replay. Very first play, I get a touchdown as I promised you. Big play central with this route. So, as we know, here on the outside, we have deep third coverage by Rashean Mathis. Rashean Mathis is going to backpedal, and as Alshon Jeffrey breaks into his corner post route, the defensive back is going to cheat to the inside. I guess the AI knows that this route is a corner post, so he's going to cheat to the post because that's where the receiver is going to end up going. The problem is that we as the user recognize the defensive back cheating, and we can deliver the ball to the corner route. So your opponent will essentially never know that this is a corner post route unless you tell them it's a corner post route. So what is the problem here that the defense is having defending this? Well, like I said, AI cheats to the inside. We're able to throw this ball to the outside. The bigger problem is the outside linebacker is not able to drop deep enough underneath the pattern to make a pick on it. So let's go ahead and see if the outside linebacker in a if the outside linebacker in a buzz zone can get out underneath the route. And they are actually not going to be able to. Let's see if I can find something a little bit better here. Let's try cover 3 bluff. That's a pretty fine play. They just don't get out to it. Cover 3 is not a good look, and as you can see, we almost got another touchdown. So what can they do? Well, obviously they're not going to run the cover 3 anymore, so maybe they'll go to a man blitz. The route takes a little bit to develop, so maybe they'll go with a man blitz. So if they were to run like an Overstorm Brave or something, you're still going to have off-man coverage, and that's the issue. So you can throw this ball to the outside and pick up easy catch. So what defenses give this play an actual problem? I did mention that quarters coverage is a way to prevent this route from abusing you. It is still off coverage, and it's very tough to throw this ball against it. As you can see here, we can still do it, but sometimes what you'll notice is that because the outside corner is in a deep quarter, he's only responsible for a fourth of the deep area of the field. So he's basically only responsible, if I can get control of my cursor here, for basically the area from the numbers to the sideline deep. So he's not going to cheat as far to the inside. As you can see, we did throw the ball, but he only cheated about a yard or two. So we really took advantage of basically that one step. You're going to have to get the route down perfectly like I have been over the past few weeks to be able to throw it against a cover 4. If you wait, you're going to throw a pick. If you throw it too early, you're going to throw a pick. This is basically the only window you have to throw this ball against a cover 4. So then they're going to resort to running hook zones underneath on you when you run this route. Hook zones do a fine job, but you're still going to be able to clear the hook zone and throw it into the void on the sideline. So see here, he clears it. As soon as he starts to go there, we can throw it. Hook zones do, however, have the opportunity to sit underneath of it. They're not going to consistently make plays, but they do sometimes. As you see, Rasheed Mathis has done a good job twice, and Mathis is not the best corner in the game. So if you throw that ball a little bit early, you have a chance for Rasheed Mathis to still pick it, but we do complete that pass there. I don't recommend using this route against hook zones on the outside. It's just not a good read to make. Problem is, though, is that if you make your progression reads, you can still throw against cover 2 because you've got posts and routes over the middle that you can look to. So within your own scheme, you can still find other routes that you can hit. That is if the defensive rush doesn't get to you. So let's look at this against a flat zone. Flat zone is actually going to press the route off the line, but the route is still going to be open in the cover 2 window. The cover 2 window is the area between the flat zone and the safety. Safety's still going to cheat to the inside. You can throw the ball outside for an easy game. Last but not least, I want to look at two-man under, or press coverage at all. Press coverage is going to disrupt the timing of this route a great deal. And what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to learn to make a nice user catch. It's a lot tougher. It's something that I don't really focus on as part of my game. But for those of you who are user catchers, you essentially let the route develop downfield if you don't get sacked. And you're going to try to throw an outside pass lead, get inside position, and make a catch over the middle. So what I like to do is I like to throw basically an outside pass lead, either 3 or 9 o'clock, depending on what sideline they're on. Click on, and I basically hold the stick basically straight up and slightly inside. It's not an exaggerated inside click on. So something like that for a back shoulder pass, a back shoulder fade is what that kind of looks like. So go to the replay. You'll be able to see here when I click onto the receiver, I throw this ball right as he goes into his cut, and you're going to see I click on immediately. You're going to see him light go to blue. As soon as I click on, I'm going to hold straight up down the field and barely to the inside, and it's going to allow him to get this kind of rocket catch looking animation on the back. Well, it's kind of out front of him, but it looks like a back shoulder catch against the defense. Kind of resembles what you'd see as a back shoulder fade in real life. We'll try to do it one more time before I sign the video out. So kind of like that. That time we completed 2 in a row. It's something you're really going to have to work at to be able to get consistent catches against the man press. But you can see I click on again when he highlights blue, and then I just redirect him a little bit and make that back shoulder catch. It is a catching traffic though, so be aware that you're going to need a good catch in traffic receiver if you're facing a lot of two-man under. So that's it for this video. If you liked it, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please do so, as I'll have more regular next-gen Madden 25 content coming out now that I have the Elgato Game Capture HD. And also be sure to check out my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/forwardprogressmadden. The Forward Progress Madden is spelled the same way as it is in the address bar above for this channel. So basically go to twitch.tv/forwardprogressmadden with the number 4 instead of FOR to see when I'm playing my league games, my money games, or just labbing. Stop in and ask questions, and I'd be more than happy to help you out with your own Madden game. So that's it for this video. If you liked it, make sure to give it a thumbs up, like I said, and get in the lab, and good luck.